Hello and welcome back to the Infamous Caveman's channel. Thank you very much for the support on the recent videos. Thank you very much for tuning in to this latest challenge. We're doing the Extreme Desert Challenge again. The last episode was okay, I suppose. I mean, it was more of a fun episode than anything else. So we're going to kick off and start straight away. We've got our colonist Sapphire this time around. So let's see if Sapphire can do a little bit more than what the other colonists could do in the previous saves. First things first, like we usually do, we'll have a look through the stats. Shooting, she's awful at. Absolutely awful. No shooting at all. Melee, she's got 3. Construction, mining, cooking, and plants, not too bad. The rest, mediocre at best. She's an undergrounder, so she doesn't mind living underground, which could come in handy if we ever get to that point of actually establishing anything, which who knows. She gets a permanent mood buff of 12, and she's also got a mental break threshold of plus 15%. Hopefully, we may go a little bit further with this one. Probably not, so let's not hold our breath. We're going to have a quick look through the map, see what we've got, see if we've got any cactuses. So we've got a little bit of wood. I don't think we have. That's the one thing I didn't think of when we were doing the last save. We were so close to getting the generator actually built with the aircon. But of course, we would have nothing to put in the generator because we didn't have any wood. So that's going to be the next thing. Yeah, we may be able to get the generator built, get the aircon built, and get the stove built. But without the wood, we can't fuel the generator. So we're going to have to rely on solar power for that. But of course, in order for us to get that, we have to research it, which is going to take time. We need to do solar panel and we need to do battery. So that's where we're going to need at least 1,000 research points before we can actually do that. I think what we're going to do, find the base that we're going to start with. To be fair, this is looking quite promising. It's not a bad size. It is a little bit in the open. We have gone on a large map this time rather than just a medium-sized map, so slightly bigger. Doesn't really change anything. If anything, it may mean it's slightly harder because there's more access points for raids, etc. if we ever get to the point of having a raid. Looks like we've got 1 cactus. We'll wait for that to fully grow before we even harvest that. But I'm going to get this all set up, cleared out, and then I'll show you how we're getting on. So what we've done is I'll quickly show you. We've gone over to where we've got this palace steel. We have mined out 1 block and that's given us 36. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to this faction that we're neutral with and see if they want to buy it. If we can then sell it, we can then buy some food that's going to get us through these next few days. And I think that's the main thing that we need to do. We're going to take 36 of that and we'll just take 15 sandstone blocks. Hopefully they'll forage or she'll forage on the way. But there's no guarantee of that, but we'll have to wait and see. Because if she can forage and get some food, that helps us. If she can't forage and get some food, then what she's going to have to do, well, we'll just have to buy food when we get there. We'll see how long it's taking. It's currently resting, now she's moving. Estimated time to destination 0.3 days. She is out of food, and I guess they can't forage because they're not going through any forest or anything like that. Yeah, she's not foraging on any food. They've now just run out of food. Oh no, average 3.1 per day on fruit, so that could help. If she can find some fruit. Right, we've arrived. Perfect. So let's trade. So where's our... Right, so we can get 181 silver for that. So we just need food. To be fair, that's all we need. They're giving us £5 and 3 per piece. So let's take... We could just take... Oh, not all of it. We haven't got that much to spend. I think we're going to take as much as we can of this, just to try and give us that little bit of a boost with some food. Just trying to think if it's worth us buying anything else while we're here. They've got wood. See, wood could come in handy. But maybe what we'll do is we'll get the food, head back, mine some more of this out, and then come back here, and we could then sell it more of it. Once we sell it, they've got lots to trade. They've got lots of meat. Imagine having all this food. They've got lots of food, lots of We've got herbal medicine that we could buy here, wood, weapons, clothes, etc. So we could do that. So I think we buy 87 of that. We literally swap it over. We now head back and then start our adventure and hope that she's not eaten all of it by the time she's got back, at least. Because knowing this game, she would have eaten all of the food by the time we get back, and we're going to have to mine more palace steel and then head back again. But this could be something that we do a few times, but it could give us that fundamental start that we need: the wood, the food, the weapons, so we can then hunt our own food, and then have the wood to be able to fuel the stove. Then we can cook. So that's where we're going to work. In the meantime, we need to start mining some steel. We need to start mining some compact components. It's going to be challenging, but I think this might be a way of us surviving this. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to do this. Now, I wish you wouldn't take so long to just rest there and just hurry up and get back. We've got things that we need to... Perfect. So we've arrived back. Lovely. Okay, so what's she got in her inventory? She got 51 of that. Oh, we didn't sell our blocks. Obviously, they couldn't have bought the blocks, so that's wasted. What's happened here? Oh, the iguana and the fox obviously had a bit of a fight. Well, that goes in our favour then, doesn't it? Let's get that butcher spot underway. It's going to give us raw meat, which isn't going to help anyone right now, but worst case, she can eat raw food. And the raw food we'll just have to accept the debuff, the little debuff for now, because it is just part and part of it. Right, let's get these blueprints laid out ready. We're not going to worry about having some massive room for now. We're literally just going to take up as much space as we can, put everything in one little room. It doesn't really matter how good it looks right now. The focus is surviving for a change. Okay, you get back. You're probably going to want to eat straight away, which is fine. Let's unforbid those. Just butcher creature. Just butcher the one for now. Because, well, actually, I suppose we could butcher the both. Then we could always sell the leather, couldn't we? This is then taking up time, of which is using our food. We're already down to 80% food, so we need to then focus on getting that palace steel back out. The more steel we can get, the more money we're going to be able to get from the traders. We've got some raw meat, so that's perfect. We have got that cactus, haven't we? So worst case, I've just quickly paused it. Every second is obviously got to be vital. That's now ready to harvest, but campfire requires 20. So we may not even get enough to light the campfire. We might just get enough to just build the campfire. I think we'll mine out one, and then we'll go cut that tree down and just see. I say tree, there's a bloody cactus. Any other cactuses on the map? If any of you guys see one while we're walking around, make sure you throw it in the comments, just in case this save does go on a little bit longer. I mean, let's be honest, the chance of that is very unlikely with the way we've had before. We have got some gold ore down here as well, which takes less time to mine out. So it might be worth mining one of these and then just mining some gold and take some gold over and take this over. Low food, low medicine. Yeah, well, we know that. Thank you, game. You know, no need to state the obvious. Need a meal source. Yeah, I also know that. Thank you very much. So this is going to get this out. Food's not going down too bad, to be fair. Right, so we've got one set of the palace still. So that sorts that out. I'm just looking to see what else is there. Anything closer? The gold's not too far away, I know that, but if it's on our doorstep, it's going to be a lot easier to bring back, get a caravan sorted without her going mental. But no, I think we're going to just have to accept that it's this gold down here that we're going to need to take. So we'll put that on for her to look at eating next. Consume that while you're here. What does that put her food up to? Nice. So we've got a full food bar now. Unfortunately, she's going to sleep, which is going to bring the food back down. So she may have to just accept the fact that she's going to have to eat some raw meat. When she gets to 75% rest, she can get up. Right, up you get. Build that. You might want to get your recreation up, which you are. Fine, I don't mind that because it's going to keep you happier. Again, get that to 75%. Consume that last little bit. Puts us up to 32%. So one of them gets us about 5-6% worth of food, which is going to be good for us to know when we're buying some. So let's get rid of this gold. And this gold, the good thing about the gold is the gold's going to mine out a lot quicker. The gold's only 1,500. The palace steel's 8,000. The only downside... Oh, she already had some of that on her as well. Perfect. Oh, she's still got 4 on her. Nice. Well, that's good that she left some in her inventory. We're getting some good amount of gold from these as well. So I think we mine out these 4 bits of gold. Alright, 5, 6 bits of gold. Perfect. Food's fine. Rest isn't too bad. 7 bits of gold. We gather all this up. And then what we do is we head off. Actually, we won't waste them 2 bits yet. Let's haul that. We've got a visitor. So to be fair, this visitor might want to buy some of our stuff. May have some food on them. That means we can focus on digging some more stuff out now rather than trading straight away. So let's have a look. Yep, we'll buy the gold. Perfect. So let's give him, well, 998 we can get from all of that. So let's buy that. Let's buy some medicine. She's good at melee, but I want something to hunt with. So let's buy a bow. And obviously we're not going to give him the rest of it because they can't even afford to give us all of that. So let's 100. I just want to do it so it's neutral. We're just trading it off between one another. Perfect, there we go. So 58 gold will get us 74 food, 4 medicine, and a bow. Perfect. Right, equip this. This is going to deteriorate because it's not roofed, which is fine. We just do that and that. Realistically, it's the food that we need to keep on top of. Once the food starts drying up, that's where we're going to have a problem. We've still got 44. She's not full food. She's getting her recreation up. Get that to 75% and just focus on building on this. Just so we can get a bit of a roofed area going. Okay, she's gone go back to sleep. This, when you want them to do something, it reminds me of, remember in The Sims, when you'd ask them to go do something, and they would just do the complete opposite. It's like, yes, I know you need to have a shower, and you need to eat, and you need to go to the toilet. Well, how about you just do it in the order that I've said, because they're next to each other, rather than go have a shower, go make something to eat, then go to the toilet. Right, that's enough food. Rest. Where's she going now? Harvesting the cactus, yes, because we want to see what we can get. While she's down there, harvest that cactus, and then come mine out the rest of this gold. We've got a bow, so we can now hunt. How much food has she got on her? She's got 20 on her, so that's good. She's going to eat that now. So 15 gets us to almost a full... How much wood did we get? 15 wood, yes, so we wouldn't have had enough to build the fire. So that's why it's good that we didn't put all our eggs in one basket on that. So let's get this gold out. Right, off we go. Fox meat is rotted away. Yep, as expected. That is absolutely fine. We have no problems with that. Right, she's going to build the roof area. At least that keeps our stuff not deteriorating because it's outside. So it should, well, it's still saying it's outside, but it's got a roof on it. Normally, when it's roofed, it's not a problem. Haul that out. Haul that out. Right, consume some of that, so you've got full food. Okay, and now we're going to head back. We're going to head back over here to sell some more stuff. We're going to take her as usual. Obviously, we have to. We're going to take all of the gold. We're going to take all of the palace steel. We're going to keep the lizard skin and the... should we keep that? Realistically, are we going to be able to make clothes anytime soon? Probably not. And any food that... Let's just take it. It doesn't weigh anything. If they buy it, they buy it. We know they don't take the sand blocks, so that's fine. We've already used them. Travel supplies... We're taking 2 medicine because they will always do that just in case. So, let's send her... We're only travelling with 2 days worth of food. People and animals. Well, it's because I can't select any food, so yeah, we're just going to go with that. The only issues we've got is if a raid comes in on our home Rimworld whilst we're not there. Cargo pods. Some unfertilized eggs, 81 of them. Spoils in 15 days. That could be very helpful. We'll collect that when we get back. We're probably going to need to get some more sandstone, so probably demolish that base that we were going to initially build in. because that will then mean we can fence off our storage area. Right, we've just arrived. Let's trade. Okay, so let's get rid of the lizard skin. They've got almost 3,000 silver to play with, so we know we've got more than enough that we can milk from them for now. So that's going to get us 1,324 silver, guys. So I say, let's buy 100. Well, to be fair, that's not even going to take us down a lot, is it? That gives us 3.8 days worth of food. Let's buy 250 of that. They've got more than enough to spend. We want wood, don't we? So let's buy 150 wood. Too heavy. This is the other thing we're going to have to think about. Our mass can't get too high. So let's take 50 wood. We can take 50 wood. So why don't we take more of this then for now? We might as well take, what, 300 of this? So we can take 57 bits of wood. And then we get to keep 598 silver. So now we're going to head home. So now we have got, it doesn't tell us what we've got on our right now. Oh no, items. So we've got 283 food. For some reason they gave us one of them as a present, I guess. 2 herbal medicine. Oh no, this is what she's foraging, isn't it? Perfect. 2 herbal medicine. 57 wood, but 598 silver. So that's going to go well for when we get other visitors that pass by. My next worry, now that we've got a fair bit of food, I want to get the generator built. Oh, here we go. Caravan has met. Please see what they've got to trade. Aren't these basically the exact same people that we just traded with? They are, but what is good, we could just buy some more food. Let's buy another 200. We can't, no, actually, no, let's not buy 200. Let's buy 100. Leaves us some silver for when we're in the base. Perfect. So let's carry on. So, Sapphire is almost home. Luckily, we come across a peaceful caravan. That's the issue we're going to have when we're going back and forth. If we come across a hostile caravan, we will have to instantly we'll have to try and run away. And if we can't run away, we will have to engage. And that's where we're going to have the issue. What do you mean we've got low food? We've got plenty of food. If anything, we might even have slightly too much food. I know. That is... I never thought I'd be saying that in this type of save. So let's deconstruct some of this so we can get our storage room set up. This spoils in 1.2 years, so we've got more than enough time on our food, which is good. When does this spoil? 24 days as well, so plenty of time on them little bits of food. Let's get this built, or just deconstructed at least. It is coming along very nicely. The next thing is obviously going to be the fear of the heat. At the moment, we're not in it's not too bad in terms of the season. It's not a bad season right now. So it's only 15 degrees out. Get away from my food! Little shit. That's why we need to build them walls. Took some of my bloody food. Passing by. Have you got anything to trade? No, nothing to trade. How annoying. Eat some food. How much have we got left? 310. That's what we're going to have to keep an eye on. I think what we'll do is maybe... The gold was a lot more valuable than what the palace steel was, but I don't know if we've got any more gold. Oh, we have got some more gold up here. And we have got silver ore there as well. You've just come and eaten some of our food, haven't you? Yeah. Ah, we've got the eggs to get as well, haven't we, that we had come in. Let's not forget the eggs. Why are you in a bad mood? Brutal outdoors. The open spaces are driving me insane. So how much wood we got? 72 wood. Is it worth building the fireplace? Probably not. Because that's only going to be 7 meals. So... probably not worth doing that. What it is worth doing, because she's a bit of a weirdo, she wants to live in a cave, so do that. So she can go live in that cave if she so wishes. This is where you're going to make me be though. And then I think once she's dug that out, let's dig these out to go into the generator. We have got wind turbines though, but we still need to research batteries. So we could just get these built. So we're probably going to need to rely on this sort of power rather than wood, let's be honest. What we could do, while we think about it, she's not got very good plants, so let's just get... Oh no, she's got 7 plants, so she actually doesn't have bad plants at all. And then while we're here, let's get some hill root on... Oh no, she can't do hill root yet, that's fine. Get some strawberries on the go then, worst case. Here we go. Hopefully this will start getting rid of this. 214 food at the moment. Perfect. She's planting some strawberry plants. She's got some potato plants here. That's great. Let's just shrink that zone. Why has that done that? Obviously, I want that to be my potato plants, don't I? Stupid thing. Fine. Don't unplant them and replant them, will you? No, that's fine. This can then be... Change that to rice. Rice is going to go quicker. Potatoes. So we've got some hill root on, strawberries on the go, potatoes and rice. When her plants is up to 8, which won't take too long to be fair, we'll then start planting some hill root so we can then sell medicine off as well. What I probably will do is leave it there. We haven't had our first raid yet. Now that could be what makes or breaks the save. If we get a raid in, it's a melee fighter, they come in and just knock us out and kidnap us, we're back to square one. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it could. So hopefully in the next episode we'll get even further. We'll go visit our friends and trade some more. More food, obviously the longer we can survive without the worry and without having to say, yep, we definitely need to go now. I don't want to get to the situation where we've not done anything with it and then run out without keeping on top of it. So these little minute jobs that we're doing, these little mediocre jobs that we're doing here, we can do this at any point. But right now, we don't need any food, so we might as well try and get as many fundamentals of the base set up while we can. We're going to need a fair bit of steel. They're 100 steel each and 2 components each, and that's going to be 2 components. So we've got the components now. Oh, we've got 5 components. We need 1 more component. Once we've got that, then we should be okay. I'm trying to get rid of this by sleeping in there. It's probably wrong, and I'm sure a few of you will let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I just need the door added on, but at least we've got a little bit of a base set up. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Ready for the next episode. Will this be the save where we actually finally go further forward in the extreme desert? I'm feeling slightly positive, but as always, and as we always like to be reminded on this channel, it is the hope that kills you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.